I welcome you all to my channel. Today's video is going to be about this beautiful dress. It's a bubu dress with a snatched waist, inner belt and a front slit. If this looks like what you would love to learn, definitely let's get started. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, share and subscribe to my channel. You can also click on the notification bell so as to get notified anytime we upload a new video. Let's get started. So I will be starting with the back block. Um, I will measure for the neckline. I will use 3 inches for the width of the neckline, 3 inches, 3 inches by 1.5. So here is my 1.5. Then I will cuff it. Then for the shoulder slope, I will measure my shoulder, my half of my shoulder measurement, which is 7.5, 7.5 here. Then from this 7.5, I will measure the how long I want the sleeve to be, the sleeve length. Then I think I'll be using 12 inches for that. So 12 inches is here. So this is 12 inches. Then I will use 1 inch to fold it for the turning. So on the 12 inches here, I will come down by 1 inch. The 12 inches measurement here, I will come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Because our shoulder is not straight, it is slant. So 1 inch for the shoulder slope. And I will connect it straight to my neckline, like so, where my hair. So at the this place, this line here, I will come down as much as I want the sleeve opening to be. Then I think I'll be using 10 inches for the sleeve opening. I'll be using 10. No, it's a boo boo. The sleeve round is 18. So I had, that's half of 18 is 9. So I had extra 1 inch. Let me even add that extra 2 inch should be good. So I'll make it 11 with half inch at the top here. So I will enter my waist, my bust line, my nipple to my shoulder to nipple, which is 10 inches. I will mark it. Then I will enter my bust circumference here on this line here. So I'm working with bust circumference of 40 inches, and quarter of that is 10. Quarter of 40 is 10. Remember, this is just the back block and it is unfold. So 10 inches here. Then because it's a boo-boo, I'll be adding extra 4 inches. You can even add more. I will add the extra 4 inches, then 1 inch for side seam allowance, making it 15 inches. So you can do more if you wish. But I think I'm okay with this 4 inches here. Then I will enter my hip measurements. My hip line is 24. So I'll measure 24 inches like this. And at the point there, I will enter my hip measurements. The hip measurement I'm working with is 40 inches. So quarter of that is 10. So because it's a boo-boo dress, like I've done to the bust circumference, I will be adding extra 4 inches as well. So extra 4 inches, then 1 inch for side seam allowance. You can see it's 1 inch for side seam allowance. So what I have here, the 15 inches that I have here, you can see it, the 15 inches that I have here, I will just take it, this is 14 inches and 1 inch for the side seam. So the 15 inches, I will take it to the hem of the fabric and measure 15 inches there as well, because it's a straight gown, it's a boo-boo, straight boo-boo, and it's going to have slit at the front. So these 15 inches, I will transfer it directly to the hem of the fabric. So I will just transfer the 15 inches here. 15 inches, I'll transfer it back here. You can see it. So I will connect it to this 15 inches there. I will connect it to the one on the hip line, then straight to the one on the bust line. So let me measure for 15 inches so I can get an accurate straight line. The bust line here, I will connect this for the sleeve. So I will just bend it because it's too sharp. I will just connect it. You can see the way I'm connecting it. You can see. So I will use pen to press some places down because I'm going to use this back block to cut the front block, and I want it to still be aligned. So I will pin some places so that it can be properly. So I'm cutting the neckline now. Don't forget, I used 3 inches for the width of the neckline, where I used 1.5 for the depth for the back block. So this is the shoulder slope. Then coming to the sleeve. This is the sleeve opening. Well, this is sleeve opening. So I will come just like this. So I'm going to place this one like so. So here is the back block now. So I'm going to just trace the side. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this back block to cut the front block. And here is a 1 inch allowance. I'm going to cut this now, and I'm cutting everywhere except the neckline. So for the front neck depth, I'll be using 4 inches for the depth. For the neck depth for the front, I will use 4 inches. And my neck width, we start from this line here, this 1 inch. I will not add this allowance to it. I'm going to sew it in. It's an allowance, so I'm not going to add it to it. So I will start the measurement for the neck depth from that line, and that is 3 inches. I use 3 inches for the neck depth. So I will cuff it using my French cuff. So this is the front neckline. Then I will first thing to do now is to go to the sewing machine. Then this one here, I will run a stitch on it because I want to open this slit. I need to open this front line to 2. I need to open it, but because of the nature of the fabric, I will, or maybe I should just pin it down. No need of running a stitch through it. So let me do spin. I will pin it down, then I will open it up. Okay, I've pinned it. So the next thing now is to open it. I'm going to open the slit. And for the front slit, actually I measured this for my shoulder. So from the shoulder, I'll come down by 40 inches, and that is where my slit is going to start from. That's it. So let me do 38. So I measure 38. So that means my stitching, the stitching that I'm going to start from up here, from this the stitching that I'm going to start here, you can see 3 inches at be below the neck, front neck depth. Excuse me, sorry. Remember, this is the front neck line. Then the stitching that I'm going to start from here, I will run it to this 38 inches. It will end at this 38. That means my slit opening for the front will start from this 38 inches. So I've joined it, you can see. So I'm going to give it a good press now. I'm going to iron it both. on the right and wrong side. Then when I get to the neckline, I will fold it in as well on both sides. Hope you can see it. Yeah. Okay, so when I was joining the front slit, I noticed that the space I leave here, I told you earlier that I'll be using 3 inches. So I noticed that 3 inches is too small. So I extend it to 5 inches. So this is five. I use 5 inches for this opening now. For the neck. So the next thing now, I'm going to use Emmy gum. This is called Emmy gum. This is called Emmy gum, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to place it here underneath the allowance for the front. You can see I will place it underneath it and iron it with it, so it will allow this allowance to relax properly, so it won't be flipping. So it will allow the allowance to relax properly. It will not be flipping when you wear it, so it will relax properly, so it will gum it to the fabric. So I'm going to use it on both sides. So this is what I'll say. You can see I cannot open it again. The hemi gum has glued it with the fabric. This is where the magic is. And after I've ironed it, I've given it a good press, I'm going to locate my waistline from the shoulder here, from the shoulder measurements up here. I will measure my shoulder to waistline, and my shoulder to waistline is 16 inches. But because I'm still going to use half inch to join this place, so I'll use 16 and a half, 16.5. I will do the same at this side as well. 16.5, 16.5. Then I will get my ruler and connect the line. After connecting the straight line, I will divide my waist circumference by 4, and I'm working with waist circumference of 34 inches. So 34 inches divided by 4, that will give me 8.5 front. Yes, from the center front. This is the center front. This is the center front. So from the center front, I measure 8.5 to this side, which then I measure 8.5 to the other side here as well, which is quarter of my waist circumference. 8.5. So here is it. This is the 8.5, then 8.5 to this side. Then this strap I used. This is the strap here. I measure 29 inches. Yes, I use 29 inches for this strap for the length. Then for the width, I use 5 inches. 5 inches, yes. Then I fold 5 inches into 2 and I sew it in. So after sewing it in, then I turn it out. So I weave this outside. I will make it to face this side. The one for this side, I'll place it like this. Then I will run a stitch on that point where that's my 8.5. I will just run a stitch on it. I will run a stitch. Well, by the time I run the stitch, then it will be like this. Then the other side as well, I will place the second strap, the second belt. Then I will place it. You can see the way I place it. I will make it to face the side. This one will face the side. You can see the way I place mine. Then I will run a stitch. So by the time I stitch it, I will flip it over like this. again. So this is the strap that we are going to tie at the back. When you finish with the dress, that we make it to be fitted on the waistline. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my sewing machine. I will join this strap. I will run a stitch. Then for the second, I will do the same for the second one as well. Then I will join the front and the back block together. There's nothing much about the back block. I will join it together. Then I will pipe the neckline. And see, I will pipe the neckline. So that's that. You can see this is a strap. So it's going to be like this. So this is what when you wear it, this is what you will tie to at the back. You tie this at the back. So when you tie it, it will give this front part, this waist, the firmness effect. So it will give it the fitted effect. When you tie this belt at the back, this strap at the back, it will give it the fitness at the waistline. So as you can see, I've also piped the the neckline. I use bias tape to pipe the neckline. So now I'm going to finish up this neckline with hemi gum. I'll just use hemi gum to press it down like so. The hem of the garment, so I fold it in and sew it. I also fold this the sleeve. Then I join the front and the back block together on the shoulder line here. Then you can see I use 1 inch on the side seam I use 1 inch for the side seam allowance. So now I'm going to use my hemi gum. So I'll be using the hemi gum to finish up this neckline. I will just put it like so. Then I'll put it here as well, and I will press it down. So slit is not too long, so it's not going to be too wide when you put it on. So I use 5 inches for this space here. And see, and this is the waist. This is the, so you can see, you cannot see anything. So that's strap that we use is inside. We attach it to the wrong side of the fabric. So when you are wearing it, you will tie it at the wrong side of the you tie it inside at the wrong side of the fabric. You tie it inside to your back. So that is what will give the the fitted effect at the waistline here. And you can see it is properly laid and beautiful. You can wear it this way. And if you want the waist to be fitted, what we do, the rope that we inserted earlier in the to the wrong side of the dress, we just take it like this. This is one strap, and this is the other strap here. So you will take it and tie it at the back of your waist. So when you tie it, you can see it will give the fitted effect. You can see it now. So if you tie it like so, it will be inside. You know, we attach the strap to the wrong side of the dress. So you can see the fitted effect now after we have tied the belt at the back. And this is the back. You can see it's not showing. So this is how the back will be. This is how the back will look like, while the front part of it will be fitted like so. So I hope this video is helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and subscribe. Thank you. I remain yours, High Honest.